Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where we uncover the hidden treasures hiding right in your pocket change. Today, we're talking about one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1958 wheat penny. This little copper coin might just be worth a huge amount of money depending on its condition, mint mark, and rarity. Some of these pennies have shocked collectors by selling for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. So if you've got a 1958 penny lying around, don't spend it just yet because it might be your lucky jackpot. Stay tuned as we reveal what makes this coin so special and how you can tell if you've got a valuable one in your collection. Let's get started. The 1-cent wheat penny coin from the year 1958 United States of America stands as a final chapter in the long and glorious story of the Lincoln wheat cent, which began its journey back in the year 1909 under the leadership of President Abraham Lincoln. And this coin holds a great place in American numismatic history because it was the last year that the wheat reverse design was ever minted before it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959, and because of that, collectors see this coin not only as a piece of metal but as a piece of American legacy and transition from old tradition to new era. The 1958 wheat penny was produced into major mint locations, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, and each version carries its own story and value. The Philadelphia coin bears no mint mark, while the Denver coin carries a small D below the date, and although both types were made in large quantities, the condition, rarity, and specific mint errors make some of these coins worth far more than face value, and that is why people still check their pocket change and coin jars today in hopes of discovering one valuable piece. In total, the Philadelphia Mint struck over 252 million pieces, and the Denver Mint made more than 800 million pieces, which makes the 1958 D coin one of the highest mintage wheat pennies ever made. But the true treasures among them are the rare error coins and high-grade uncirculated examples that survive in pristine red copper color, and collectors around the world pay strong prices for coins that are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, showing full original mint luster and sharp details. One of the most famous and valuable errors connected to the 1958 wheat penny is the 1958 double die obverse, which is one of the rarest Lincoln cent errors ever discovered. Only a few examples are known to exist, and in auctions, these coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, in some cases even crossing 100,000, depending on grade and condition, and the doubling on the obverse can be clearly seen on the words "Liberty, in God we trust," and the date 1958, making it a striking and dramatic error that collectors dream to find for ordinary 1958 pennies that show heavy circulation, where the value might remain close to 1 cent or just slightly above. But when you find coins in brilliant uncirculated red condition, the price can rise to several dollars, and if you have one graded MS65 or higher with full luster, the value can reach into the double or even triple digits depending on demand and the coin market. And because of its final year status, many collectors like to keep a shiny 1958 penny as a symbolic end to the wheat design collection. When you study the design, you will notice the front of the coin shows the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, who originally created the design for the 1909 penny, and the back of the coin features two wheat stalks encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design was meant to represent prosperity and agricultural strength of the nation, and that is why it remained loved by millions for 50 years before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. Collectors often talk about the difference between the red, brown, and brown color grades that determine much of a wheat penny's value, and those colors represent how much of the original mint copper surface remains intact over time. Red coins are bright and lustrous, while brown coins have darkened due to oxidation, and between them red-brown coins show partial shine, and collectors generally prefer red coins because they look the way they did when first struck more than 60 years ago, and thus bring premium prices. In today's coin market, the 1958 and 1958 D wheat pennies are still affordable for beginners, but their potential to hold value lies in condition and rarity. Coins graded MS67 or higher can command strong prices, while average circulated examples are still beloved by hobbyists for their nostalgic value and connection to American history, and that makes this coin a perfect entry point for anyone wishing to start collecting Lincoln cents without spending a fortune but still owning something with rich meaning and beauty. If you want to know whether your coin is valuable, first look for the mint mark, then carefully examine it under good light for any doubling or unusual marks. Next, check its color and surface for any scratches or spots, then compare it to online price guides or submit it to a professional grading company if you believe it might be rare or in exceptional condition, because even a small variation in grade or arrow detail can make the difference between a common penny and a rare collector's gem. So in conclusion, the 1958 wheat penny coin from the United States of America is more than just a small copper disc. It represents the closing moment of an era that began in 1909 under the great image of Abraham Lincoln, and every collector, whether beginner or expert, cherishes this coin for its historical value, design, beauty, and the possibility of finding a rare double die treasure worth a fortune. Therefore, keep your eyes open, check your old coin rolls, and remember that sometimes the smallest coin in your hand could hold the biggest story in American numismatic history. And please subscribe the channel Coin Hunt USA.